They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
I got you. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 12. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Mike 42. Mike 42, check. Mike 42. Hey.
To throw is Wilson. To throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite sub.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On first down, Carson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougald. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Carson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith, his 2nd sack of the night.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop?
And the pressure gets to him again. Za'Darius Smith, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Shoves him aside. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. Jones has it. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Is going to go down. He's sacked. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Michael Kendricks. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. They come up in an offset eye. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Got it! 258! Time to go, night. Hey, 17 George, watch 17. Trips.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Rodgers again now. Got a man, that's Allison. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. The throw over the middle, taken in. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. The sack there by Rasheem Green. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the Pack up on 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And now off to the races down the right side. And